Hey, welcome everybody. I am Andrew Leosa, Chair of the Budget, Personnel, and Ethics Committee. This is a meeting of Bronx Community Board 7, and it is Monday, December 12th, 2022, approximately 6:09 p.m. And I'm going to read the guidelines. On September 22nd, Mayor Adams issued Executive Order 210 extending the state of emergency through December 21st. Accordingly, boards are able to continue to act under the state of emergency section of the Video Conferencing Law, Chapter 56 of the Laws of 2022, Part WW. This allows the board to continue remotely. Minutes and video recording will be made available on our website. If you are calling into the meeting on the conference, the controls while joining from landline or cell, you can get the controls by calling the dial-up number. To hear all available commands, enter * on your phone. *6, mute or unmute yourself. *9, virtual raise hand. How we run the meeting is as follows. Code of conduct for meetings, penalties and actions. Bronx Community Board 7 has the right to remove and or ask a member of the public to leave a meeting or block participation of anyone who engages in inappropriate conduct, including but not limited to obscene or offensive images or language, personal attacks, threats, or any other behavior that reasonably impedes the orderly administration of the meeting. Repeated offenses will be reviewed by the board's executive committee or any other assigned committee for a ban. The amount of time to be objectively determined by the above committees of the participant in the event of repeated disruptive behavior. If in-person outbursts or attacks continue, this will be considered disturbing the peace, and the authorities shall be summoned. Everyone besides the speaker presenter will stay muted throughout the meeting. After each presentation is over, I will inquire if committee members have questions. Committee members will signify that they have a question by pressing the raised hand button on your screen, Zoom, or request to speak through the chat or when the chair opens the floor. Members of the public who have joined through the on-link link will be able to ask questions and make a brief statement on the item after each presentation and after the committee has had an opportunity to ask clarifying questions. By pressing the raise hand button on your screen, Zoom, or request to speak through the chat, or when the chair opens the floor. Only those recognized by the chair of the committee will be allowed to speak during the allotted time. We will stay on topic with the agenda items. Any other items will be acknowledged by the chair in new business or addressed at the meeting, granted there is time and the committee agrees on the topic. Following the questions, discussion, and public comment portion, the committee will begin their discussions after each presentation agenda item and will conclude with a decision to vote on a recommendation. When the agenda is finalized, the meeting will be adjourned. If there are any questions related to meeting software or to our process, please use the chat function or raise hand function now or contact the district manager. Okay. I will do the Andrew Leosa chair present, that's myself. Eric Asensio. We'll skip him, we'll get back to him. Edgar Ramos. Hugh. Edgar Ramos. Barbara Stranza.
Barbara Stranza is present.
Jaira Arias.
Jaira Arias is present.
Okay, we have a quorum. 3 out of 5 committee members are present. We have the agenda posted. Does everybody have a copy of the agenda? We will skip to the new business. And EO policy. Hold on a second. Does anybody have the EO policy available that can read it?
So the EO policy is a link. Carla, Jay, can you guys drop that in the chat? That was meant more for a reminder of what policies need to be followed. It's a lengthy to read.
Yeah. Guess that's
Sorry.
the best thing to do is post the link.
Yeah, I'll post it in a minute. For some reason, my computer says it's not responding.
I'll just read one paragraph kind of highlighted. Proper training on EEO practices will be enforced. All board members need to understand that this will be held to New York City government hiring standard. Community boards can be sued if any violations occur. All the information has been approved by the borough president's office. And it goes on and on and on and on. Okay. Any new business? We were anticipating that someone would make a motion to go into executive session. Do we have any motions from any board members?
Motion to go into executive session.
I second it.
I will go through a roll call. So the motion on the floor is to go into executive session for the purpose of discussing a personnel matter. Andrew Leos, the chair, approves the motion. Eric Asensio.
I approve the motion.
Sorry, I don't know if everybody heard that. What was that?
Eric Asensio approves the motion.
Barbara Stranza.
Barbara Stranza approves the motion.
Tahira Arias.
Tahira Arias approves the motion.
Motion passes. We will pause while staff removes us into the executive session.
Yeah, Carla.
I'll be right back.
Andrew, did we lose you? No, you're here.
So motion to end our budget personnel meeting so we can start our executive meeting.
Second it.
Oh, the Andrew just got back. I think folks are still like flying through the through the universe.
Portal.
Hold on.
They're floating through the portal.
Yeah, because they're just popping on the screen. So remember, like sometimes the signal to go to, to get out the break room, you have to okay. It doesn't always go through as quickly for everyone, depending on your connection. So Edgar, you want to do a repeat on that?
Yeah, the motion was to end our budget and personnel meeting so we can then go to our executive meeting.
I second it.
The attendance issue, it was on the agenda for a couple months now. It keeps getting skipped over.
So it's okay, Andrew, I'll answer that. The meeting ran longer, so for them not to hurt the exec, it's gonna be tabled for a later time.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all for holding out there. The Budget Personnel Ethics Committee adjourned for the purpose of addressing a personnel matter which was not resolved, and it will be addressed at a future date. So we are making a public motion to adjourn the meeting of the Budget Personnel Ethics Committee. I think Edgar just did that, so I'll go through the attendance. Andrew Leos, the chair, approves the motion. Eric Asensio.
Eric
Edgar
Asensio
Ramos.
approves the motion. Sorry.
You, Edgar Ramos.
Edgar Ramos approves the motion.
Barbara Stranza.
Barbara Stranza approves the motion.
Jahira Arias?
Jahira Arias approves the motion.
Thank you. Now we begin the executive session.